Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee Corner. Today with you, episode 7. Now, we have progressed so much, and thank you guys so much for that. With you, as always, we have our co-host, Daniel. Say hi, Daniel.
Hello.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about time. But before we do that, hold on. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the 16 subscribers. The videos haven't been doing the best with views, but 16 subscribers is like awesome so far. You know? Mm-hmm. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked out yesterday's video, we talked about deja vu. And it's also kind of, in a way, the way that we're going with time. You know, it's the fact of we don't really want to think about it, I guess. Or we do. I don't know. But one question that...
It's interesting to think about deja vu, but time just begins and spirals you into a hole.
Well, that was Edge. So, a lot of things that people think about whenever they're talking about time is, am I using time in the best way I can? You know? So, I feel like with free time, there's a time for having fun with your free time and a time for being productive with your free time. Like this, the podcast, I'm using this in my free time as something, hopefully, that it's just a hobby for now, but something that could benefit. High hopes, yeah. But something that could benefit me in the future if I really wanted to. But
and I'm getting nothing out of this.
All right. So
really, to identify what is considered helpful for your time, you need to know how important time is to you. Like, in your perspective right now, Timothy, how important is time to you?
I think it's just like, whenever you think about it, I mean, especially whenever you're older and you have so much to do, you're like, geez, I've wasted so much time. And I feel as if I've wasted too much time as well. Because, you know, I game and then I do like other stuff on the side. And I mean, gaming is a nice way to use time, but it uses it way too quick, I think. But it's really fun though. So it's just one thing that is a part of life, you know.
I guess, yeah.
I feel like you should find something that you enjoy to at least fill some of it.
Hobbies are a great way. Like with me, sketching. Like, I'll get into these moods of productivity. You know, it's always whenever I don't have much homework to do or something like that. But I just really want to tinker with something. I want to do something, and that's usually whenever I'll sketch or mess with my robot.
Yeah, and going along with that, you know, you should do at least something that you enjoy for your free time, because otherwise, you know, you're just gonna drive yourself mad with being productive, and that's not always a bad thing, right? But like, if you're doing it too much and that's like what you're striving for, then you're missing your whole life, you know. And honestly, it's just one of those things that whenever you think about, you go way too deep into it, you know. For instance, I was just thinking about time the other day, and I'm like, you know, if I put time in to study way more in school, I could be doing so much better, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's one of those things, you know, you don't want to think about it, but someday you're gonna have to.
Well, yeah, they say time is money. I don't really know how, you know, do you agree with that idea of time is money?
Yeah, no, I completely agree, because it's utilizing your time depends on, like, if you're using it for work or something that could benefit you in the future to obtain money, you know.
I guess, yeah.
So, but I feel as if not all time is money, you know.
I think there definitely is a few dollars you can spare on yourself.
Right. And that's deep. But it's you don't get money, of course, out of your own enjoyment, your own free time, unless you're putting it towards something. So if you're doing something like, I don't know, let's say gaming, I don't know, you could be utilizing that to record while you're gaming, so at least it puts something
Yeah.
with it, you know?
Or whenever you're having a playful chat with your brother, you could record that and, make it into them.
And thus Coffee Corner was made. Speaking of which, we want your opinions, okay? Do you guys like the name? And if you don't, can you leave us some suggestions on like what we should do for the name?
Also, we're going to be looking into a different partnership of sorts.
Right.
So whenever you start to hear us throw around brand names, that's exactly what it is, and just know that we trust them.
Right. We're trying to get it. We're trying to outreach as much as we can. You know, we're thinking about teaming up with some local coffee shops that have an online business. So it's just like a relationship where we just like drink their coffee or say some nice words about their beans, and
that those will be genuine and from the heart.
Right. No, I wouldn't. I don't think I would put. Like, I don't think I would talk about something unless I enjoyed it.
Believe it wholeheartedly.
Right. Yeah. And I know that's probably what everyone says except for Morgs, but I know it's true.
Dropping names.
Yeah.
We only have 16 subscribers, and you're already dropping more.
Why not, dude? If he, if we catch flack because of Morgs and he comes after us,
Negative publicity is publicity.
That's still publicity. I'll bring some people over.
I guess.
Actually, I don't want anybody from Morgs' channel coming over here.
I feel like there's a lot of Morgs haters that would love to just...
I feel like there's more Morgs haters than subscribers.
Well, I feel like there's a lot of Morgs haters that are subscribed just to taunt him.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. Pyrocynical.
Wow,
all right.
Dropping that too.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, we're just going to get back because we went completely off topic, but...
No, let's keep dropping it.
No.
Logan Paul.
No.
I don't care.
Casey Neistat, square up, bro. Is he still alive?
Yes, he's still alive.
Yeah. But anyway, time. Okay, time.
Are we wasting this?
Are we wasting time? Your time?
These were supposed to be short, baby.
Yeah. So I think today might be a longer one, depending. I'm sorry.
Hey, if you like longer ones,
right. I've gotten a lot of feedback on the smaller and bigger ones, and I'm just gonna do what I want. So this one might be a longer one, like 15 minutes.
And yeah, well, on the topic of time, like, when do you call it wasted time? Because you could call anything being put to use.
Either way, you're using the time.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're not using, I would call wasting time if you're not using it in a productive manner. So say you're just sitting on the couch watching TV, getting fat, like.
But again, that TV could be different.
Maybe, but how?
Like, okay, for instance, I know there's a lot of entrepreneurs that they've gone out and they've talked about how whenever everyone else was watching cartoons, they were watching the stock market influences.
I suppose.
You could put anything to a productive thing. It just takes the initiative to make it productive.
And I think drive is a big part of it. You have to have a drive, somewhat of a drive. I would say that I'm fairly clean, and I try my hardest with that. But first, I had to have a drive to do it. Because I don't want to wake up and pick my head off the pillow and say, I want to clean today. You know, I have to be like, I have to look at the room and have a genuine concern for my health because of how dirty it is. So I have to tell myself to clean it, otherwise, the space isn't going to be used productively. You know. So and I think that's a good. It's a good waste of time. Yeah, I have a lot of time, which is what.
I don't think that's a waste of time at all. Keeping your personal space clean, I mean, can often be a good way to put you into a position of productivity, especially with stuff like homework.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's just whenever you have a cleaner space, it's a study that you get more done, right? So I feel as if I get more done too, but it depends on the person you are, you know. And using that productivity is important, because you could be sitting in a pigsty with, you know, nothing getting done, and you're doing nothing. Or you could clean up your room, and that drives you to continue to be productive because you've already handled one task. I sent a video to you, and you watched it. It's making your bed in the morning is it's good because it's an accomplishment, and it's one accomplishment before you start your day, and then that leads.
Smaller tasks and smaller tasks. Like for me, actually, I do make my bed, but the thing that really puts me into that mood is making food.
Yeah.
Like I'll make an omelet or something, and it'll give me.
I say making coffee in the morning.
And you should do it more often.
But I get up, and of course, you know, I have school and everything. But whenever I'm in my break or something, if you guys don't know, we're homeschooled, so we can't do this. But whenever I'm on my break, I usually have to kick myself to make coffee, because otherwise me and my brother are going to be just drowsy the whole day, you know? Yeah.
I always tell him, I always tell you, it's going to be a good day whenever you hand me a cup of coffee. Otherwise, we always get grumpy and dispute with each other.
Right. And I'm not, any way you make coffee, you're gonna get something done, because coffee's not an easy thing to make. And like, especially the way that I do it French press, if you guys don't know what that is, but French press takes a bit of time to make.
For not a big outcome, you know?
You get like 4 cups.
Yeah, but like with stuff like the Keurig and stuff like the Keurig and the.
How dare you mention that name on this channel?
What's the one we have? What's the one we have?
What?
The
percolator.
Percolator.
Yeah.
With the percolator, you can get like, because with having an entire family of coffee drinkers, the percolator does good.
Yeah. So that's the productivity side of things, the side of time. Let's talk about the enjoyment about time.
Well, I can't remember who this was quoted by, but it was, they said, do something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. And I really like that mentality. Just because, you know, it's really, if you hate what you're doing, then it's going to feel like the worst possible thing for you. And even though it's productive in one manner, it's not going to be healthy.
No.
And stuff like that is just, I feel like people often get stuck in the loop of it's productive, so I must, you know, I have to do it. But it's really, you really just need to find something that you yourself can enjoy and be productive at.
Mm-hmm. Like for instance, you know, vloggers, they found a way to make, I mean, anybody on YouTube, you know, they found a way to make something that they thoroughly enjoy into something that also is productive and makes cash, you know. But a lot of the times, I think that ruins whatever you do, you know, because I've heard this a lot with like people who game. like don't game as much whenever they're when the cameras aren't on, because
Especially the games that they play on camera. Like, I've seen
Right.
a lot of Minecrafters that they play like pretty much only CS:GO after they stop playing Minecraft on camera.
yeah, it's because it your mind officially turns that into a job.
Mm-hmm.
It turns it into something that you have to be like, oh man, I have to do this, and it's slowly turning that way with this podcasting. I was like,
Really?
man, in a way, I'm like it's always that thing at nighttime. I'm like, I have to think of like something to do for it today, you know.
Well, it's that same way with beds. They say that it's extremely like it's unhealthy to do your work or homework in bed, just because then you start to associate your bed as a workspace,
Or home, yeah.
and then you can't sleep as well because whenever you're in your bed, you think work.
Yeah. And that's why it's good to have those boundaries of what is your workspace and what is your your pleasure space. Space. That's why it's good to have a desk or something like that, so you can get stuff done there. But I do like mixing my desk with my enjoyment. You know, I put stuff I enjoy and what inspires me around my desk, so then I can look at that now. I can be like, okay, that picks me up a little bit.
If you see my desk, it is. He says it's cluttered. I could tell you a story for each and every item on that desk, just because it's all.
Yeah, including the leaning tower of cups. Yeah.
I don't have a lean. I bring my done my dishes. I have one cup right now, and I'm still using it. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. Like for instance, I have a Mickey Mouse snow globe. It's like a collector's item, but it has like a wizard hat, and then it's this Disneyland
You have to.
snow
What
globe.
happened to all of your other snow globes?
The fall of 2018, we were moving rooms, and my snow globes were on like a lower platform, and then the cat came in and knocked over a bunch of snow globes, and they all broke. But anyway, so the Mickey one, like the Mickey snow globe, like whenever I look up at it, it tells me to use my imagination more. And as cringy as that might sound, like I'll just be doing homework and I'll be like, ugh. And then all I have to do is take my eyes away from the screen for a little bit. And it's just, yeah, it gives me a little boost. All right. So that's just a little bit of our opinion about time. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, and we will respond as soon as we can.
If you guys like these longer episodes, just let us know.
Oh yeah, we love them because we could babble on for hours. You know? We just have to think about something to start us off. Yeah, and also give us future ideas. Yeah.
You want us to talk about the French inclusion jubal? We'll do that.
Voice crack. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching episode 7. And honestly, thank you guys so much for sticking around and for the growth that we've had so far.
To whoever made it this far.
Yeah. And so we took those days off. Kind of needed them though. But yeah, I can't wait to talk to you guys on episode 8.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Actually, but
Or good morning. Good afternoon.
no, good day.
Day.
All right. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.